I'm at Boop's house.
We've been on.
I'm feeling the night.
There it is.
Home? Okay, I told him.
It said I can't join now. Like, what the hell?
The phone. She said you probably wouldn't answer, so I don't know.
I know.
Okay then. I thought I'd let you
Hold
know.
up. I got it.
Huh?
I got it, my guy.
Sure,
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Make sure you lock the door if you go out anywhere, okay?
You know what it is.
All right, I'll be talking to you. All right. Oh, what was the number? Did you see it? You better play those twos. Everybody gonna play them because they've been on TV. I forget what it is. Triple twos. I've been playing them. You know that.
Oh boy, you're gonna get Kansas City.
Okay then, keep the twos in for yourself too. Hear me?
You're gonna get Kansas City, y'all.
Keep your. I gotta play your birthday. Ain't been out for a while, boo.
Oh,
Give
man.
me a Benadryl so I can go to sleep.
That's miserable. Damn. Right.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
He should be ranked up. Like, he just told me he was in the car smoking for a minute.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown.
He hit me like he's mad.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. To throw is Wilson.
Oh, he caught it anyway. We penny packed it. Wow, click that.
And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
Get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run.
That shit hit off, but it hit one person's hand, dropped off his hand, hit somebody else's hand. He missed it, and then the other person caught it. Wow.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
Yeah,
That's now
I
2
heard it.
interceptions
Nice.
in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out.
That was a tutty. He's supposed
He's
to
gonna be
reach
more
his hands
decisive in
up.
his reads, and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Block McCabe, good job. Striker!
Touchdown,
Striker.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that.
Oh!
Think about
Why
some
ain't
calls
jump?
now, not even
This would have been
necessarily to
another
our best
one.
player, but to someone I can
That should have
trust
been
with the
another
ball
one.
and try and get things settled down a little bit.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. That one complete to Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Pitches!
Misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Oh, he's supposed to catch me.
23, and this one will be returned
Look at Nubby.
to right around the 38-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat,
Yeah, boy, I took a
It's
week
time to get
off.
moving.
I definitely felt rusty. I ain't gonna lie.
On first down, Wilson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the play. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try to run with Carson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
Oh, he ain't supposed to tackle me. Same place, same way.
Yardage to the 11. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Now it's Carson.
Get through there. Get through there. Tutty! Oh, my goodness. That was a tutty.
That time they couldn't close him down, and now 9 yards makes for a very different
That was a
situation
tutty.
on 4th and goal.
Goal.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson being chased down.
Oh, good sack.
Loss here as he's taken down.
That's a good one.
The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now on the sidelines. You've
Morning.
got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
1-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw.
Sack him!
Down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. They fake the give. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. He is going to find Hill here.
Oh, just stop him. We good. Just catch him.
Not before he gets it to the 11.
He'll never be that open again.
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 73
We on that.
yards. And he'll get this one down
We
to about
on
the
that.
10-yard line. They
He'll never be that open
gain
again.
with the tiniest of pickups,
Never.
1 yard.
A.J. Wright.
The run shut down.
Brings up
Everything
second
shut down, man.
On second
Everything.
and 9.
Ah, come here.
And he can't
Sack
make it.
him.
And he's brought down. Carlos Dunlap,
Yes.
the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
third down.
They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to
Are we
his
on
right.
that? Throw it. Pixies.
Just when Seattle was hoping for the
Oh.
coverage holds.
You better take your
And
3.
now 4th down.
Get on that board. You know, like I know you better take that 3, Mr. Postman.
But they never did.
That's not gonna work.
Go on 4th down.
Not gonna work. I told you.
And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like
He
he
wasn't
had
even
it
nowhere
and
near to
dropped
get-
it. And the
getting the
Seahawks are going
touchdown.
to take over the football. Wilson, the Seahawks
this
take
is
over
tight.
now 1st and 10 at their own
Better switch
19-yard
it.
line.
It's a tutty anyway.
He'll set up to throw from the gun.
Tutty.
They'll lock him on the grab over the
Ooh,
middle.
keep giving it to me. You think I ain't gonna take it?
Corralled well
He gonna
upfield
hold that
right
ball.
around the 40-yard line.
He gonna hold that ball.
A good pickup there at 22.
Keep giving it to me. Think I ain't gonna? Oh, that's a tutty.
Over the middle, take it in. And they'll go down, but
Ooh.
not before getting this
Oh, he
inside
can't
the
stop that
30.
play, y'all.
Big gains in succession.
That's my
Last
bread and
one was
butter. He
over
can't
20.
stop the
This
bread
one
and butter,
over 30.
y'all.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. First
That's a
and
tutty.
10.
That's a
Rolling
tutty.
to his right. Looking
It's
for
a
the
tutty.
end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's supposed to
The
be a
intended
strike.
receiver was DK Metcalf. And now
Oh
second
my
down.
goodness, they robbing me.
Touchdown, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on
My
the
grandma
reins.
said, "Do you have to
They
be that
pushed it
loud?" I said, "Yes,
downfield,
ma'am."
looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be
no.
bold.
She don't know about
Wilson
that
after the
intense
play
man.
fake to
Ooh,
Carson. He'll
I
buy
see you,
some
shorty.
time right.
I
He
see
goes
you.
right back to
I
Metcalf
see you.
this time.
Striking.
In for the
Same
Seattle
play, same way to the
touchdown.
other side. Let's go.
DK Metcalf, 29 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Yeah, can't be off when we come back. Then you're gonna beat Tayshaun Game.
Jason
This ain't
Myers.
Pinky, nigga. This Tayshaun Game,
Here's
nigga.
Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
That ain't gonna work.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had a great
not
drive
gonna work.
going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just
Oh, it's
slowed
not gonna
down.
work. Ooh,
We'll see what they
pixies.
can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try.
not gonna
But they had
work.
to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive
not
and maybe
gonna
get
work.
in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said,
not
they were
gonna work,
moving the
buddy.
football. It's not like they went
I'm on
for
it.
an out,
Throw
so
it.
I don't think it's a deal where the
Oh,
offense...
go tackle him. Get that ball. Let's go.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first
that's a
half
strike
of
out.
action. And he
Strike
fires
out.
in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
number 16, Tyler Lockett.
Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
28. Chiefs, nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fair catch.
Let me tell you what's crazy. If you was
25-yard
beating
line.
my ass, you will keep pouring it on like how I already do you.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
We on that.
That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Next time, let Tariq go and come back and get it.
As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, that should be a pick.
Going to be incomplete.
Two people there.
Hold on to that one. It's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And again, it's Mahomes.
Oh, pick it. Oh, my goodness, that's a pick. That is a pick, bro.
He could not hang on. It's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more.
That's a pick. Oh, that's a pick.
Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes.
Woo!
He comes back with one complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Why is he caught that?
We don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10.
I like it.
Just did there. A gain of 14 and a first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First down.
He did.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
At the 19-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw.
Pick it.
It's intercepted at the goal line. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Damn. Made him lead a party. He gone. There he go. And he gone. God damn. What's up with Keedy, man? He don't want no smoke. He probably out sleep. He probably went to sleep. I probably went to sleep. He put me in one game. Damn. Let me see if little keys on.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. He was taken down by Quentin Dunbar.
1 yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Darrell Taylor, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Yards. First down, Seahawks.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Draw play. This is Carson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
First down, Seattle.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson.
Goodness. Wow.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 13 yards out. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
For the extra point.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
Man, I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And this carries into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The tackle made by Jordan Brooks. A 7-yard pickup.
Here's Carson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 37. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again. Wilson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throwing again here, Wilson. Flush to his right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Greg Olsen there to make the grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Oh my goodness, I'm right there.
Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Rush coming, and he's down. Bruce Irvin came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
A gain of 9 on the play.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Forced out to his left. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he will have a 1st down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
Let's go, man. Mr. 410, Mr. B-More, stand the fuck up, man. You already know what it is.
On the Seahawks 4-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20.
Oh, my goodness.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and that makes the score 14-7.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Kickoff for Seattle.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson being chased out left. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he lost the football. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them a possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Eluding the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They run it with Carson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one as he just did there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, Wilson. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. As he throws,
that was a tutty.
The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It was Jamal Adams up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And they
Oh my goodness!
Takes it across the 40-yard line.
He held that.
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. From the gun, Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Yards to go.
From the gun on third down, Wilson.
Oh, that's my pick.
Really the pick they needed.
That's my pick.
It does get him to fourth down.
That's my
Has
pick.
a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They run for it with Carson. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson escaping the pressure right. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Operating from the gun, Wilson buying time to his left.
Oh, my
Looking
goodness.
for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the
Come
34.
on, man.
Take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
God damn. That was some bullshit.
On first down, it's Carson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He was tackled at the...
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. They'll roll him out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Not much there, only a yard.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. the delay. Here's Carson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
First down, Seattle.
Now Wilson on first down. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Wilson to throw on 3rd down. And caught left side. Olsen.
Wow.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Myers able to knock it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run
Oh
back out
my
there.
goodness, bro. Like, I don't understand. I'm rolling right, I'm throwing it upfield. Like, what the fuck?
Too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Flushed out right.
Get past
He's
him.
going to let it fly.
Come on, man. He couldn't
And
get
this
past
is
him.
intercepted, and that should
Oh
do
my
it.
goodness. He couldn't get
Picked off
past
by
Randall,
Demarius
bro.
Randall. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
Was the target there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Oh my goodness.
Throw caught left side, and he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Seahawks.
Here's Wilson.
Come
His throw
on,
here is
man.
incomplete.
Come the fuck on.
Target, but it'll be 2nd
It's
down.
my pick.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down?
Oh
Got
my
his
God,
hand
put
in and
somebody in
knocked it
there
away.
with some arms. With some hands.
Throwing now is Wilson.
Come on, man.
Eluding the pressure right.
Come
And
on.
intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. There he goes left
Let's go.
side. And he will take this
Can't keep
one
playing
home.
with
It's a
me.
touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Keep playing with me.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back.
You'll play with me again.
And
He'll play with me
I know
again.
we brought analytics into the game,
He'll
and
play
someone
with me
has said
again.
here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They run again with Carson.
Ooh.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
He not letting that go. He gotta have it on conservative. Oh my goodness.
As they get it with under a minute to
Gotta
go
have
now
it
in the
on
football
conservative.
game. On third down, Carson, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
7 seconds.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now here's Michael Dixon, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Oh my goodness.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
You need to get the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
GG's. GG's.
Today's final score, Seahawks 17.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium. Seahawks.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Dorsett down the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Wilson looking for the tight end Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
good. Makes the score Cowboys 7, Seahawks 0.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Returnable for Dorsett. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 26.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
He was brought down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
That's good.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Now they go screen. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Returnable for Dorsett. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Complete.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It was Bud Dupree fighting through and making the tackle. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
On second down, it's Carson, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. first and 10. It's Wilson dancing, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
12 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson.
Oh.
And his throw is incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, but now it's third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The seventh play now of this opening drive. This is third and long, though. From the gun, Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So give them the first down. First and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Steelers nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. Oh, some strong running. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. That's a big play there for the Steelers. 46 yards on the ground. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
At the 11-yard line.
Ready? 180. Alert, alert.
Now a run with McFarland. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, But my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds. And now 4th down.
On the throwaway. It's now 4th down and goal.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the year.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
At the 26-yard
He'll find Metcalf. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
45-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 1:53 remaining in this 1st half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. That's complete right around the 8. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. To throw again is Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll have a first down past the 40. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
By the Seahawks.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turn.
And this is taken in at the 5.
Wilson's
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, T.J. Watt, there on the coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Wilson forced out to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Minkah Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Wilson will throw again. Being chased out left, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
The keeper.
Russell Wilson in the final seconds of the first half, and the Seahawks add on to their lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. On 1st down, it's Samuels. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They begin the drive with McFarland. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Again, McFarland pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Anthony McFarland.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. On 1st and 10 is Connor. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
On 2nd down, McFarland.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The 9-yard line.
Now Roethlisberger. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good play.
Oh,
and he's going to take it.
come on.
Touchdown.
Are you serious?
9-yard touchdown grab. The Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And that
Come on, Metcalf. What is you doing?
Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On 1st down, Carson. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson, rolling to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
What?
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, It's Carson, and they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
4th down. Here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And the Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They go play action now. Wilson buying time to his left. That is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. They have the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
Roethlisberger will throw.
Seahawks 47-yard line.
And they finally get to him as he's taken down. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less.
And he's going to go down again. Carlos Dunlap able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll buy some time right. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. He's going to let it fly. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he'll get it all the way Tay down inside the 35-yard line.
Intercepted.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they get a 4th quarter.
What's up, buddy?
A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's
Heat
face
it
it,
up.
though. Who's happy about this play?
Let me
Fantasy
see.
guys, right?
Didn't you have a piece of chicken
Analytics will
earlier?
tell you one thing or another.
All right, you already heated it up.
A good play on the other, but it's all about the
Yeah,
fantasy
because I
points
wanted a
here.
piece of
'cause
that
this
chicken
ball
too.
game
All
is
the rest of
over.
the salad gone?
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Well, cut me a little piece of that chicken so I can eat it with some salad, please. Thank you.
Running with McFarland. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They do
I
get a
appreciate
couple,
y'all
but
that's in
they'll
the
be left
building,
staring
man,
at a
tuning
3rd and
in
8
to
coming up.
That's a
Tayshawn
good
Gaming.
start to this drive on the defensive side of the
Much
ball.
Force the
appreciated.
incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing
Oh,
situation.
good one.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Oh, somebody don't pick that, man. Come on.
Lines up to be incomplete.
If somebody don't pick that,
Incomplete.
I'm sure y'all how to play that lockdown defense.
2nd and 10 after the
See,
incompletion on
I
1st
come out in
down.
one thing, now switch it immediately.
Roethlisberger will hand the counter. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to
GG's
be
in the chat.
final play of this ball game. So the victory here for Seattle. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because
Let's
you
go.
and I both
One
know
down a million to
they
go.
knew,
You already
but
know
this
my
is a tough
saying.
place to play. Overcame that with ease. Robbed home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this
Oh,
one
my
pretty early
people,
on.
what, man? Ain't nobody getting James. It's Friday. James ain't getting on Friday. Dang,
So
he
that'll
must
do
got
it
to
for
work
us. For
tomorrow.
Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Heinz Field.
Let's go. Invite me, Florida State. Invite me, coach. Florida, what is? Just Florida. Just send me an invite. Just send me an invite, Florida State. Just send me an invite. We can get it in right now. Send me an invite. You know my name, right? I think we already friends. I'll do it real quick. Let me see. There. I got it. I'm ready to invite you. We already friends, I think. You ready to play though? Send an invite. 5 minutes. No celebration clock off. Send an invite. Let's go. We had a good game last time, man. I think. Glad when you get a mic, we can really get it in. Talk a little stuff to each other, you know? All right. ain't took me into the game. Alright. Matter of fact, I think last time we played, I beat you bad. Excuse me. We playing the best 2 out of 3.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Suckup set to kick off.
Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing is Wilson.
I let that go, man. Come on, man. I let that go.
A bad start there.
Come on. I let that go.
From scrimmage. It's second down. Try after the first down sack. Wilson, short throw to Disley. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Carson, the first down and more. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot
Let's
race.
go!
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 64 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Buccaneers 0. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down.
Right. Can you put the whatchamacallit on the plate for me? Put the salad and the chicken on the plate.
Throwing now is Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You put some
Here's Brady to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot.
Gave me all the letters. This
on.
all the letters.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical.
Any more chicken?
That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Thank you.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On second down, it's Jones. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Jones, the ball carrier.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
3.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll move the chains.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Now a play fake. Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
By the Seahawks.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. This is Carson. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown.
Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 14. Buccaneers nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Brady. They'll roll him out right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep is Philip Dorsett. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
Their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On 1st down, Wilson steps away to his left. That one's going to be complete to David Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Play action. It's Wilson out to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Sliding out of the pocket. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
A possession caught down and everything.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Carson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the Bucs 9-yard line.
Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Greg Olsen there to make the grab. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 21.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
47-yard line.
Rolling to his right. That's going to be caught by Nick Ballore. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting, and he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because it really may be one completion giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
What's up, dude? Come back, sit down.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Coco.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And a coverage terrific there.
Move, Zeus.
Knocked down and incomplete.